Bear hug. Hey, come on now, Ellen. Come on, let's go for a bear hug. Come on.
This is my school, family, this is my school. Family, this is my school. Family. High five with a friend. High five with a friend. Boom, boom, boom. Pinky hug with a friend. Pinky hug with a friend. Boom, boom, boom. Shake hands with a friend. Shake hands with a friend. Boom, boom, boom. Wave to a friend. Wave to a friend. Boom, boom, boom.
Again. One more time. Nice breathing. Ready? There was a little mouse who had a little house, and he lived out here. If you promise to stay safe, thumbs up. Look at almost snowboard. You're right. Let's see. Is Cooper here?
Yeah.
We're so glad you're here. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad that Cooper is here. We're so glad you're here. Is Aubrey here today? Yeah. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad you're here. We're so glad that Aubrey is here. We're so glad you're here. We wish you well. We're gonna put him in our hearts to keep him safe today.
We are all in this together. This expression shows our unity and interdependence. Each child here is a unique part of our classroom, which is a unique part of our school, which is a unique part of our community, state, country, and world. Each of us is unique, yet undeniably connected to every other unique being in our world. By honoring both our uniquenesses and our interdependence, we see that each individual has an important contribution to make to the welfare of our classroom, school, community, state, country, and world. We value caring, sharing, kindness, and helpfulness towards others. And we feel good when we act in caring, kind, and helpful ways. In fact, the brain is equipped with a bunch of feel-good hormones and chemicals like serotonin and dopamine that are released when we feel like valued, contributing members of a group. We just feel better when we feel like we matter.
Then the dog's serving food. So mean. I can't give it. Can I help you?
Encouragement is about noticing, accepting, and connecting with children. The goal is to create a felt sense of safety and belonging for all. Relationships are the motivation for and cradle of all learning. Noticing is a specific skill that is essential to encouragement and is more powerful than the most lavish praise. Noticing is describing the child's actions out loud without judgment. It allows children to fully own their actions rather than focusing on our assessment of them. You did it. You wrote your name. Notices the child's accomplishment without judgment. Look how nicely you wrote your name. Shifts the focus from the accomplishment to our assessment of the child's efforts. The first example encourages. The second example judges. Basic noticing sounds like this. You did it. You put your toy away. Or, look at you. You cleaned up the room. Noticing to encourage compliance after an assertive command sounds like this. You did it. You held my hand. Noticing to encourage kindness and helpfulness sounds like this. You picked up the toy so that others wouldn't step on it. That was helpful. Infants and toddlers understand what we're saying long before they speak a single word. Noticing encourages them in healthy ways. builds their self-awareness, and increases their vocabulary. Use noticing to describe your infant or toddler's actions at every opportunity. You did it. You scooted and reached to get your rattle. You handed me your cup so I could put juice in it. That was helpful.
Are you going to give Kinley a ball to play with? What a helpful friend! Oh, you gave Kinley a ball to play with. That's so helpful. Look how happy she is. Kinley, do you have a ball?
You did it, Maggie. You put the books back on the bookshelf. That was so helpful. Thank you.
Sophie's helpful day. Sophie hands her brother Sherbert his lunch as he leaves for school. Mom says, "You handed Sherbert his lunch, so he would remember it." That was helpful, and Sophie grins with happiness. Sophie says to Piggy, her favorite stuffed pig, "I'm going to be helpful today. I'm going to pick up all my books." "Piggy, do you want to help?" Sophie asks. "Look at you, you're picking up your books so we can walk safely around your room. That's helpful," Mom says as she peeks in the room. Sophie sings, "How can I help? How can I help? How can I be helpful today?" Then she says, "Piggy, let's look at your ways to be helpful pictures." I know. I can put my clothes away." Mom comes in as Sophie stands on her tippy toes to put the last shirt in the drawer. "Look at you, you put your clothes in the drawer so we could find them in the morning. You've had a very helpful day," Mom explains. Sophie giggles and says, "And Piggy helped too." The wheels on the bus? Okay, we'll sing Wheels on the Bus next. Diaper changes. That's next, you're right. Yay, you did it.
Are you going to look like I'm going to be a fairy. I hope 2 friends get better.
Let's take a deep breath and push back. Ready? Send out all your well wishes out there to all the families. Let's take one more deep breath in. Now we're going to say, we wish you well. We wish you well.